ask, what is the most common question you get as a psychotherapist?
We're into the main bits of the episode now.
Okay, what is the most common question? Oh, God. I mean, I get so many different variations. I think, do you know what? Yeah, the most common question I get is we talk about something. We talk about anxiety, depression, trauma, relationships. And then, you know, we've unpacked why they are the way they are. And they go, okay, well, what can I do about it? You know, or they go, okay, well, now what? And it's almost like they want a fix.
A quick result.
They want a quick result. Yeah, you know, okay, I have all this awareness and what do I do with it? That's probably the most common one. It's this frustration that awareness hasn't solved their issue. You know, there is the catharsis. Sometimes they say to you, like what you were saying before, that, you know, you read this book and you go, oh my gosh, it's not that I'm an asshole and a committophobe, it's that I'm scared. And I'm scared of being vulnerable. And it's like that awareness just kind of hits you deep and kind of, it can almost be quite validating and soothing. And then there's work, you know, that awareness, we have to do something with it, you know, because there are always people who are abundantly self-aware. And if anything, that's more of a curse if you don't know what to do with that awareness.
I've met people before where, as an example, they may just be really frantic or like whatever it may be. And I've had conversations that are like, this is just the way I am. And that, it's such a frustration because it's like, well, you can't then be annoyed that life isn't turning out the way you want it to be if you're not willing to put in the work to change the course and the direction of your life. Basically, just accept where you are then.
Yeah.
Stop trying to like be better, accept the cage you're in, and that's where you're going to be.
I think people also seek the instant gratification that comes with it. It's like, I'm so self-aware, but as you said, what do I do next? It's like, but this is going to be a journey. It's the delayed gratification. It's like when you go to the gym, you work out once or twice. That's not going to get you the body that you want or you need. It's all about doing the work, going every day, being consistent, and then it's a journey because, like, you know, when you go to the gym and your body becomes better, you get to the point in 6 months that you wanted to be at 6 months ago. But when you get there, you're like, oh no, I want to fix this part and I want to fix that part. I think it's the same when it comes to going to therapy and doing the work. Is like you get to a point of self-awareness and self-development that the 6 month version of you ago is here.
And you habituate, that's your new normal.
And then that's your new normal. But then normal's usually not good enough. So then you're like, okay, what can I do next to get to the next point? So,
but just remember that you are not an ongoing project.
No, I take breaks all the time.
Wait, what? Yeah, sorry?
Just sit.
You're not an ongoing project of self-development.
No.
What do you mean by that?
So what I mean by, well, he said, you know, that, you know, you get to the next level of awareness of where you want to be and who you want to be, and then you habituate to that becomes your new normal, and then it's the next thing. And then you said, you know, and it's never good enough.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's the part that I would challenge of, we never arrive.
Yeah.
You know, we're supposed to be aspirational. We're forever moving towards who we want to be, because if we arrived, then what? You know,
where do you go?
And this is, you know, we spoke about it before this episode where I said, what do you think the purpose of therapy is? And you said awareness, which, amen, I'm with you. But then you said, this is how it informs my behavior and how I show up. And I think, you guys kind of answered the question in two parts, is you need the awareness, but then how does that awareness translate into your life? And you said, you know, I'm more conscious with my boundaries. You know, I don't let things fly. I kind of step out of that people pleaser role. So it's a twofold part, you know, and if you want to live a life that feels satisfying and meaningful and pleasurable, you have to be okay with discomfort.
I think that in general, people are either like moving away from pain or moving closer to pleasure. And I think that whatever you have, just use it, because you might as well, because if that's the only thing you've got, it can either help you get there or it will hinder you. You might as well use it to get where you're going. Loads of people say they can't go to the next step or they can't work at themselves because of all these issues. It's like, well, just use it.